Hey everyone, I hope that you're doing fantastic. And today I want to pop in to talk a little bit about what's going on the next couple months. So if you're here joining us live, I'd love to know. And if you are watching the replay, I always love it when you comment #replay. So a couple announcements. Number one, I would love to see you save the date for September 14th, 15th, and 16th. We are going to be doing something a little different, a little bit of the same. We're doing a little different though. And it's called the Intuition and Spirit Guide Challenge. We're going to have 3 fun days, September 14th, 15th, and 16th. I would love to see you save the date. More details will come out next week, but this is always really fun. And so just mark those on your calendar. And we're going to be going live at 11 a.m. Pacific time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern. However, if you can't join us live, you can watch the replays. I always love for you to join us live because we have fun prizes as well. But today I wanted to talk a little bit about seeing orbs. And so last week, if you saw the video, it was about, hey, what happens when my name is being called? Today, what happens when I see an orb? And so with seeing orbs, generally speaking, you might see them in cameras. You may see them as you're falling asleep. And as you're seeing them as you're falling asleep, perhaps, you might see them in colors and wonder what in the heck is going on. So generally speaking, when our clairvoyant part of ourselves, so if you've ever taken my quiz, messengerspirit.com/quiz, you know, if you've got the seer ability, it's more of that clairvoyance. And so with that being said, as the clairvoyant eye is waking up, it starts to become a little bit photosensitive. It's easier to see a little bit more clearly when the room is dim or it's a little bit darkened. And so generally when orbs come in, we might see them as we're watching TV and everything else is kind of darker and you just see that ambient light. Or perhaps if you're a student of mine and you have been in a spirit circle, you might see them when you are actively really connecting to your spirit guides. And so if the room is darker, you might see the orb there. Orbs can come in many different times and places though as well. I know that when my dog was close to passing over into the next realm of life, I was taking a picture of him and I knew I had limited time. And he was rooting around in his bed and an orb, a flash of light just came from what seemed to be within him and out. And I caught it on camera as well. So they can come in many different times. So what are orbs? Orbs can be energy releasing. Orbs can be spirit. And instead of calling them orbs, normally when I see them as spirit guides or loved ones, we call them spirit lights. Spirit lights are an easy way to say, hey, I'm here without you freaking out and running out the door. And so if you were to see a full apparition, you might freak out, even though you say you want it, and run really fast and never come back. So orbs or spirit lights are an easy way for you to perceive that you have some visitors around and a form that's easy on the eye and the psyche as well. So with that being said, here's what you can do. So when you see an orb, what I would recommend that you do is take a few moments and send gratitude and then clear your mind and you can just ask, okay, what message do you have for me? And the messages that you might get are, hey, I'm just energy, or you might get, hey, I'm your loved one, who might be a passed over family relative, or perhaps a spirit guide that's coming through as well. Could be perhaps an angel or something else, some other energy. With that being said, with orbs, you might want to start paying attention to how you see them as well. So if you are seeing more of them at nighttime, if you're seeing more of them out in nature, if you're seeing them more in a certain environment, you can really talk to your spirit guides about, hey, what message is here for me? Now, most of the time, orbs are spirit guides. And the way that I teach is talk to your spirit guides first and then let family come in through you're wondering if you've never studied with me, well, wouldn't I talk to the loved one directly? There's a couple reasons I suggest you not do that. One of them is being that they don't understand your energy system. So, no, they're not going to be able to directly give you the message. It would be talking to somebody where there's a little bit of a language barrier. So, when you're talking to your spirit guides and they're conversing with a loved one, you get it a lot more efficiently coming in. Now, another reason that you might be seeing orbs is that you are actively opening up your clairvoyance. And if you're actively opening up your clairvoyance and your spirit guides are sending you these little tests like, hey, I'm here. Do you see me? Do you see this color? And so, with that being said, it's great to say, hey, I see you. Send gratitude. That's why I'm saying that. So you can say, yes, I got the message. Yes, I see this as I'm coming in here. So generally speaking, orbs are a fun way, a friendly way for you to understand that your guides, your loved ones are definitely here and coming around. And what you can do is acknowledge, send gratitude and thanks, and ask, what's the message going on? So, one of the things that I don't recommend actually is trying to catch them on video or camera. And I know that sometimes there's people out there that do this, and I understand why. But what I'll say is, I truly believe in more of that authentic interaction that's coming through. And while you can take pictures, especially around loved ones who are still here, maybe they are transitioning soon, or you just want to take pictures of nature and they do show up, always encourage that authentic interaction that's going through and connecting more with your spirit guides, connecting more with the energy that's coming in. So with that being said, I'd love for you to invite your guys, invite your loved ones to come through a little bit more. And what you can do to develop more of your intuition or the seer part is really invite them to come in when you have a more of a dimly lit room, or you are more so in that place of relaxation, so that you can see and perceive a little bit more. And of course, if you're interested in really getting serious about your intuition, we have something coming up for you in September. And so save the date, September 14th, 15th, and 16th, 11 a.m. Pacific time. We're going to do a 3-day intuition and spirit guide challenge. All right. So I will see you all next week. It's so good to be back live with you. And I hope that you're having a fantastic Wednesday. And if you're not signed up on my email list, I'm going to send you a little story about what's been going on the last couple weeks. And I'll talk a little bit more about orbs. Okay. I'll see you later. Bye for now.